Everybody, happy Sunday and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get into this topic, I will be doing the savings challenge and picking back up with that next week. I fell behind in posting a little bit the last couple of weeks, being so busy with work and different things and training for this marathon. By the time I'm getting in, sometimes I'm so exhausted that I forget to, do the challenge and the format for that. But I haven't forgotten. I love doing it. It inspires me to continue to save. So I hope it's inspiring you as well. So yeah, I'm like 19 days from Slovakia, man. It's like, it came quick. Like before I knew it, it was like a month, like 2 months. And then all of a sudden, man, it's like 19 days. And when you think about it, it's like 2 weeks and 6 days. That last week I flew out on that Friday. I was talking to my mom over the weekend. We were kind of spending some time together on Saturday back in Baltimore. And we were just talking about how like it's so amazing that I get to do this traveling, even at age 46, like I never thought I'd be able to do it. So I'm really excited about that. Being in tune with, my fiance's culture and her roots is very important to me. This is where she's from. This is her roots. This is her upbringing. And I'm very excited to learn more about that. I thank God for the opportunity to travel. And again, I thank God for the opportunity to see this, with last year and everything that kind of got rearranged from that, we wouldn't have had a chance to kind of do this trip beforehand. And I always feel that it's so proper to meet the family and meet, her loved ones before you get married. And with COVID, I just was unable to really do that. Now I'm able to do it. Now that the paperwork's approved and everything, that's a blessing. But I'm able to kind of go out there and meet her family and the people that she loves and cares about there. Her family, her roots, her relatives, before we walk down the aisle. So that's a blessing to be able to do that. That's very important to both of us, especially as a guy. I think it's important to me that should have been the way it was anyway. But God always makes things right in the right time that he feels is best. And so you follow that lead, and we ended up here. So I'm excited about the wedding as well. Stay tuned for that. We're projecting very soon. We haven't picked out a month yet, but we should be finding out very soon. We're in the last stage of this now, so we're super excited to share that with friends and family. I'm pulling together some really cool stuff, so for everybody to be able to tune into that. Again, this is going to be a very small wedding, and everybody's going to be able to see it. It's going to be really cool to share that with friends and family. And we're just so excited to really be starting our journey together. So really excited about that. What's really strange is I look at my life the last 6 years, and I throw myself into work so much, and now especially training for a marathon and just seeing my mom and being in a long distance relationship, you really don't realize how much you don't socialize. Because I really don't like that. It's a choice I made for a lot of different reasons, but I haven't been very social in a very long time. I've actually had friends call me up and say, man, I haven't seen you in forever. Like, whatever happened to you? But I think as I had gotten older and my priorities had changed, it was more about, what was best for me and what really made me happy. And what I found out where I was happy, was just, building for something special. And, then I found love, and that changed a whole lot of things, because then my life became about that. And so I don't hang around a lot of friends and family like that. It's just not in the books for me as much as I would like it to be. But I do show up when people need me, and I try to show up as much as I can. But, my life is very, busy, and I enjoy that part of it, though. I enjoy the ability to have a job and to work hard and to be able to still visit my mom and be able to get on planes and travel, and excited about the adventures and stuff that we're going to share coming up here shortly. Getting married soon and all of these things that are coming at once, it's like it's a blessing. It's everything that we've worked very hard for the last 2 years. It's a blessing to be able to experience that. But being in a circle that's so small, it's going to be like, what do they call it? Like a culture shock when you're in a circle that's so small and then you go to like this big circle where it's a lot of people. And I think I'm a little bit nervous about that more than anything, coming from such a small surrounding. Even though I'm from a big city, like I said, I don't hang around a lot of people. And then all of a sudden I'm going to be thrust into this world of a whole lot of people. And I'm the type of person that when I get around situations like that, I'm very quiet. I'm like the wallflower that's kind of like, and people don't believe me because my personality, I'm goofy. I'm always dancing and doing different things. That's just me as a person, when I'm by myself. But when I'm around a whole bunch of people, I'm more like that wallflower that kind of sits there like, it's more like that with me. So it takes me a little bit of time to warm up to everybody and, learning the different language and learning the different cultures and learning those things. But I'm super excited, man. It's a blessing to be able to travel and experience, everything this world has to offer. And doing it at the same time while I fell in love, it's a blessing. There's no other person in the world I would have rather shared this journey with. To be able to do so many things, being with her makes it all that much special. Traveling by yourself, and I've done that, there's an enjoyment there, but you do miss having someone by your side. I haven't had that in a very long time. So I think, being able to have someone by my side and knowing I'm getting married, it's just a blessing. Like I was at the jewelry shop the other day and getting the wedding band, and I was like, wow, like this is all coming real now, It's like, wait a second now, Mikey, wait a minute. Like it's all coming, man. It's just a blessing. I really had a really cool conversation with a good friend of mine, and we were talking about, how important it is to live life, but don't lose track of your goals and ambitions. It's like you got to find that balance between everything, which is very hard nowadays. You get up in the morning, you get ready for work, you're trying to train in the afternoons before going back to work. It's like it's kind of crazy to fit it all in. And then you fall in love and like you're fitting all of these different aspects of your life together. But there's no other way I'd rather have it. I mean, having someone special in your life, for me, made my life complete like it wasn't before. So I think like having the right person around you kind of completes the full circle for me. Have my mom, who at 65, such a blessing. I have my job, such a blessing. God first, obviously. And I met the most amazing woman in the world. And I think that's just such the blessing that my circle became full at that point. And I still have some people that I kick it with, cool people and stuff. And I like that too. But my circle is right where I want it, where I've always wanted. And I'm thankful for that. I think that the hardest part is actually, you want to share that joy that you experience with the people who helped you get there. Like my mom, I really want to get her to travel overseas too, because she has helped me in so many ways, whether it was supporting me, especially emotionally, for me to get to that point where I could move forward in life and do a lot of things for myself that I had never done, push boundaries and push, the edges, and just keep going forward through all the chaos and things that we go through in life. And so I would love to be able to treat her to like an amazing vacation. I'm still rooting for that as a gift, just for her to, as in her retired years, to just kind of go out there and go. But I come from that family structure where we just work so hard. Sometimes a lot of that gets lost in the fold, because I really didn't take time out to really enjoy it till probably age 43 or something like that. Like I worked so hard for so many years, and God opened the doors in my 40s for me to start traveling internationally. And it's just been a blessing to be able to experience that. And I hope everybody gets to experience it too, whether your goal is traveling internationally or checking out all the beaches or national parks or whatever your passion is. Some people I know like to go to all the baseball stadiums around the U.S. Whatever your passion is, man, go for it. Live your life. Just live it in the right way. That's another thing, putting God first and living life in the right way is challenging, but it's so many blessings that come with that. It feels good to do things the right way because the blessings that come behind it. Once you've experienced things like that, it's like, man, that was worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I look at life, so different now in my 40s than what I did in my 30s and 20s, man. I was young in my 20s and immature and surrounded myself around such eggheads. And I look at myself 20 years later and it's like I walk through my life with my eyes open. And I just remember like meeting her And I knew then I was going to ask her to marry me. It was like, that's how wide open my eyes were. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew. And that just tells you how good God is. It's like he puts people in your life at the right time when you least expect it. And all these doors had opened before that. I was traveling to England. I had traveled to Amsterdam. I was doing all of these things. And I just felt like that was going to be my life. And then it came full circle when I met her. And it was like, boom, bow, wow. Like, Dante's getting married. Like, can you believe that? Like, really? But yeah, I'm excited about all of that, man. Excited about sharing these adventures with my friends and family. And I hope that they inspire people to just continue to have faith and continue to never give up on your dreams, never give up on your goals, and most importantly, never give up on yourself. And always remind yourself, especially if you're a person of faith, God always has you. I was always taught that, and I was reminded that 6 years ago, that God has you even through the toughest times in life, and God will guide you through. He will pull you through. He will give you the strength and courage that you need to move forward and bless you with the abundance of blessings that you deserve and that you need. And I can't thank God enough for just being where I am today, especially in the times that we live in, being healthy and being independent and being able to get on this plane, God willing, and go to see, such a beautiful and amazing family with such love and care that they have for one another. And the fact that they're allowing me to come into their circle and into their home and sit down and have dinner with them and have meals with them, that's a blessing. That's something that you always hope and dream for, to have a big loving family around you that loves and appreciates you as much as you love and appreciate them. And I've been blessed enough to have a mom that does that, every single day. And, now I'm getting married into a family who does that as well. And I really appreciate that. So, yeah, everybody take care. Stay tuned. 19 days to Slovakia, man. I'm on the plane.